Welcome, guys, back to Relax Radio with your favorite host, Afra Hossin, where we talk about beauty, health, trending hacks, and what's happening right now. So, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and listen to some beauty trends and hacks, as our motto goes. Anyways, on this radio show, welcome back to Beauty and Trends. And before I start, as usual, I want to give you guys two motivational quotes. I feel like we should make this kind of a habit every single week before I go into all the beauty and trends. I always want to share with you guys two motivational quotes, since we are currently in this situation where our lifestyle has changed, the way we work, the way we study, shop, and just overall lifestyle. So I wanted to make sure that if I include two motivational quotes for every show, it might encourage you, to work and to do and to be productive more better. So that's why I like to include these now. And I hope you guys understand them as well. And I hope it does motivate you, because I struggle I struggle to be productive, but always having motivational quotes or always, having a to-do list or setting myself objectives kind of helps me become more productive and more motivational. And so that's why I want to encourage you guys to also do the same. So the first motivational quote. Hi Afra, how are you? I'm good, thank you very much. I hope you're well as well, and I hope your weekend was amazing as well. Tanzila Labonna, thank you for your comment. If you would like to know anything about hair and beauty or just usual lifestyle, do comment and I will read it out for you. So the first motivational quote is, every successful person in the world is a hustler, one way or another. We hustle to get where we need to be, and only a fool will sit around and wait on another man to feed him. And this quote was written by K1. He's an American author of urban fiction. And this quote is kind of on the lighter side, saying that every successful person works hard, one way or another, and the more harder we work, the more we are where we dream to be or aim to be. And and in a lightheartedly, it does say that only a fool will sit around and wait on another man to feed him. So if you want to be somewhere, if you have a goal and you want to be if you have an aim and you want to work towards it, then you will get the end outcome. If you don't work hard, of course, you can't just wait around and have others feed you the success, basically. So which is why I really like this comment. MD Shaman said, hello dear Afra, how are you? I'm good, thank you very much. How are you? I hope your weekend was good. Rayhan Hussein said, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. Welcome to Beauty and Trends. If you have any beauty tips you would like to share, do comment down below. I will read it out to you. If you have a secret recipe for secret skin, or if you have a technique that you want to mention for makeup or skincare, do comment down below. And if you have any questions regarding of any problems you have, if you have any hair care problems, any facial problems, do comment down below and I will help you out. The second motivational quote I wanted to share with you guys was, invest in your dreams, grind now, shine later. And this quote was by an unknown person. The meaning for that is that if you don't invest in your dreams, basically, and if you don't grind now, if you grind now, you will shine later. So you need to basically dive in, do all the dirty work, do all the hard work, do every single thing yourself first, and then you will see step by step you're earning everything that you put your money, effort, and everything you put in to this goal or to this work. You will find it later that as you grow and as you put more effort, you will get the outcome and you will get the shine and success, basically. It's a very small quote, invest in your dreams, grind now, shine later, but it's what do you call it, a direct quote. Like, if you don't work hard, if you don't invest, if you don't put your money and effort in, then you will not go anywhere and you will not get successful, basically. As you know, every single thing you do, whether it's business, whether if you want to become an actor, whether you want to become a dancer, a makeup artist, a business owner, a scientist, a doctor, you need to invest in yourself. So with anything, you need to make sure. Rayhan Hussein said, "My pleasure, my respect. Thank you very much." And Tutu Fagun said, "Congratulations." Thank you. So if you don't invest in yourself, so for instance, if you want to become an actor, you need to invest in yourself by going to acting school, going to invest in yourself. So making sure you have a portfolio, maybe do photo shoots, showcase yourself as an actor, an actress, and then do mini shows, mini movies, and mini films, and then grind yourself to become a big, big celebrity. So anything you do, you need to invest in yourselves first. Okay, next on to the actual point. So lockdown has made me research my hair health, and basically I found out the curly girl hair method routine. Before I talk about that, Tanzila Labono commented, please discuss about nail growth. Now everyone has different nail growth criteria. Some people's nail grows really slow, some people's nail growth really fast. One thing that has helped me heal my nails, because I once put acrylic nails, and it kind of damages your nails, as you know. MD Shaman said, "Your kind information, always be smart." Thank you so much. I hope it helps you guys. So with nails, if you do acrylics, gel, or any type of if you put any harsh chemicals in your nails, it will just damage them, and your nails would grow slowly. And to help nourish your nails, you can buy vitamin E oils. For vitamin E nail polishes that you can put on your nails. But what I like to do is like a little DIY that I do at home. So olive oil, I've heard, was one of the greatest nourishment mineral oil for your nails. So because since we always use it to cook, we always have it at home. So I used just extra virgin olive oil, and I dipped the olive oil in cotton buds, and I would wrap the cotton buds around each of my nail, and then after wrapping the cotton buds, I will wrap it again using aluminium foil on top of them. And then after doing all my 10 fingers, obviously I will need some assistance from my brother or my mom. They will help me put it all on my fingers, and I will just wait minimum 30 minutes, and it will be like a mini manicure, I guess you can say, but it's more like the way we put oil and coconut oil for our hair, but for our nails and cuticles especially. So that's how nail growth can be encouraged. I hope that answered your question, Tanzila Labono. So that's what I do with nails. So if you guys are interested in creating products, I know olive oil is really good, and it's a really good DIY. You need olive oil, cotton pads. Make sure you warm up the olive oil a bit, and then wrap it in cotton pad, and then just a 30-minute DIY treatment, and it really works well, because I did it myself to test it out if it actually works or not. My nails grow quickly all the time, and so it's not a problem with me. But when I did do acrylic once, it kind of did damage my nails. My nails became brittle, but I did the olive oil treatment, and it is healed now. So yeah, that's really good. That's really good for nail growth. And of course, what else you can do with nail growth is you can have the vitamin tablets by Vitabiotics company. They have the hair, nail, and skin tablet, and it's really, really good just for overall well-being and health of your skin. So that's also really good for nail growth. Okay, so next thing I wanted to talk about was the curly girl hair method. So for those of you that do not have straight hair but or have frizzy hair, one thing I suggest is changing your shampoos and the way you style your hair. So first things first, what I've realized is my hair tends to be really frizzy if I use shampoos that contain lauryl sulfate or any harsh chemicals like this, because it dries out my ends. And because I've never colored my hair, even my mom always colors her hair, so if I use one of her shampoos, which is a hydrating shampoo but only for colored hairs, if I ever use that shampoo, it dries out my ends really badly. So if you have never colored your hair, never use shampoos that are for colored hair. Even if it's hydrating, it's not good for um, non-colored hair. Another thing is, please discuss about treatment for damaged hair. Okay, so damaged hair is a really big problem. You can get damaged hair if you color your hair. You can get damaged hair if it's exposed to very high sunlight, such as UV radiation. And you can get damaged hair for several reasons if you have a change in diet as well. So if you know why your hair is damaged, for instance, UV radiation, or if it's to do with color, you can just fix it by using hair masks or hair oils. But if your hair is damaged because of your diet, you need to change your diet. Have food that are enriched in proteins and vitamins. And if your hair is just damaged by bleach or external reasons, then I can give you a mask that's really good. So this mask is for dry damaged hair mask. You need avocado, honey, and olive oil. I remember last week I told you how honey makes the hair much more shinier and much more silkier. So that's why this is really good for damaged hair. And just three ingredients: avocado, honey, and olive oil. Just one avocado, smash it into a paste, mash it up, and then put at least 1 tablespoon of honey and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Mix it together, and the fats and oils in the avocado with the olive oil will make a great body. Will be great for your body. Plus, it's also great for your hair. So, if you mix them up, it will help repair the dry, brittle hair, and it will protect your hair from further damage. And if you are addicted to blow drying or hot tool straightening, curling, this mask will make sure your hair is always hydrated and there is less damage to it all the time. And the enzyme, as in the raw honey, because raw honey has enzymes, it will give that hair a shampoo commercial shine. So you must have seen shampoo commercials where there's the Vasica oil and then the girl has very smooth, straight, silky hair, and honey basically can give you that same properties, which is why always, if you ever want shiny hair and you see your hair is dry, damaged, and dull, use honey in your mask. So if you have a favorite mask, you can add honey, at least 1 tablespoon of honey, and it will make your hair really, really nice and very, very silky. So I always suggest that. MD Shaman said, how can timely a great physical conscious? Please tell me about it shortly. So if I want to extract what you're trying to say, I think you're trying to say, how can you stress less, I guess, great physical conscious, or how can you have a positive mindset? If that was your question, to have a positive mindset, always make sure you tell yourself that you are growing, you're going further and further, and you're doing the best you can. And you can, to have a positive mindset, you always have to think in a positive way. If something bad happens, you always have to think about it, that maybe this bad thing happened because you will get a great outcome in the future. That's what I always tell myself. If I tell you about me, I've graduated this year, and my university course was 3 years long. if you live in the UK is different to America, Australia, and other European countries, because in other European countries, university is 4 years long, whereas in the UK, university is 3 years long. So during my first, second, third year, I had a bit of a journey. I thought it was taking me a hard work, and I always tried to have a positive mindset. So every time I used to, get a grade in my exam that I didn't like, I used to think maybe because in the next exam I'm going to do better and it will balance it out. That's what happened, and that's how it happened during my third year. I had such good grades that it cancelled out whatever I had in second year, and first year didn't even count as much. So ended up getting a first class. So if that's the way to keep a positive mindset. And Tanzila Labunna also commented, please discuss about treatment for damaged hair. And I've told you the mask you should use, which was dry damaged hair mask, avocado, honey, and olive oil. Or you can have or you can just add honey and olive oil in your favorite mask and just incorporate it in. Another question was, do we need any vitamin supplement for hair growth? So I did try various I tried one hair supplement, which was Hairtamin. I'm sure you've heard of it because it's really popular in America. And with me, I don't think Hairtamin helped as much, but but I feel like it keeps on nourishing my hair and make sure that my hair doesn't become frizzy, dry, or brittle. In that sense, hair tablets help, but I feel like vitamin supplements for hair growth is only useful for those that are malnourished, and I was told by my doctor that I am malnourished and I should keep on having my vitamin supplements. So you should ask your doctor as well. So if your doctor says that you need a bit of vitamin supplement or having vitamin supplement won't affect your health, it is encouraged to have them, because it will always increase your hair growth, hair health, skin health, and nail care health as well. And a tablet I recommended was the Vitabiotics company hair, skin, and nail care tablet. They have a specific one, and it's really, really, really good. If I try to get a picture for it, it's the Perfect Pill, and it's this one here. It's this one here. So this is the tablet by Vitabiotics, and I recommend it a lot. So that's the question. Atur Rahman Ranju did a comment. Okay, before I talk more, I'm going to go shortly onto a break. So make sure to keep on tuning in and listen in, okay? Shortly back after the break. Welcome back to Beauty and Trends. Okay, so continuing on from the comments, Tanzila Labono said, please discuss about eye makeup. Okay, with me, there are several ways to do eye makeup. It depends on if you want to do a simple glam eye makeup or if you want to do a heavy glam eye makeup. And to start off with the simple one, if you know how to do a simple glam eye makeup, you can make it gorgeous in simple ways. First thing I suggest is that when you do eye makeup, what I like to do is start from the bottom of my lash line, and I will use a nude color first. Like if I want to go for a daily makeup, I will choose the shade brown or the shade peach, depending on what type of season it is. So I would go for peach shadow during the summer, and I will go for the brown shadow during the winter. And what I would do is, normally with me, I will use one eyeshadow or two eyeshadow colors, and I will start from my crease line, and then I will put the shade on using a eyeshadow brush, and I will just smudge it first from the lash line, and then just increase it and blend it outwards, and that kind of helps create a gradual tone. And if you want to incorporate two colors, I would suggest two colors that complement each other. So if you're going for that brown smoky look for a heavy party look, I would suggest going with a brown and a black, obviously starting with the lighter color first, and then going with the starting with the darker color first will help you make sure that you don't smudge the black color or dark color everywhere. So if you start with the dark brown color or a black color, just again on your lash line and then blending it out, and then going with a brighter color such as brown will help add layers and then make it smoky look. Another way you can do eye makeup for a simple glam that I do daily is I'll use a peach tone, especially during the summer, and I will just again start from my lash line, blend it outwards. And what I will do is within a palette, you will find that there are matte colors and there's glitter colors. I will use the glitter shimmer eyeshadow powder, and I will just put, after doing my peach tone, I will just put that on top of the peach tone in the middle of my eye, and that will create that shimmering type of eye look as well. So it will be really good for parties and just a normal daily look. And what I will do is, if you add eyeliner, it will make it much more gorgeous. So not for daily makeup, but if you want to do it for party makeup, just adding eyeliner and lashes will make it magnificent. And if you want to make it for a daily look, then just the peach eyeshadow neutral tone and the glitter in the middle, and then just normal mascara will be fine. And thank you, Afra, for nicely discussing about hair and nail care. You're welcome. If you guys have any other questions, do comment down below. If you want to know about anything else, any lifestyle or any new trends you want to talk about, or if you have any tips and advices you want to share or any products you recommend, do let me know and I can discuss further. How to make a base cream or primer at home. Okay, with base cream and DIY primers, you can create, so the best base cream is making a moisturizing cream that's suited for your skin type. So when you make your DIY base cream or primer at home, make sure it's something that will suit your skin type. If I talk about the three skin types, we can have normal skin, dry skin, or oily skin, or you can have a combination skin. And depending on that, you should create your base cream or primer. And first things first, if you have dry skin, when you make your base cream, you should add oil, mineral oils, such as coconut or such as olive oils that will be moisturizing for your skin. If you have oily skin, when you make your base cream, you should avoid any mineral oils and avoid any type of any oils. So when you make the cream, we're using shea butter, for instance, at the base cream, instead of putting olive oil or coconut oil, you need to substitute that with milk or something that's non-oily, and such as aloe vera will be also good, really good for oily skin. So instead of using coconut oil, you can use aloe vera or you can use milk. And then when you make your base cream, also for normal skin combination, it doesn't matter what you use. You can either use oil, you can either use milk. And if you have combination skin, you need to see what the problem area is. So some people can have very dry skins on their cheeks and the edges and their chin and everything, but have really oily skin on their T-zones. And if that's the case, then you should always make the base cream for oily skin. But if you have more dry skin than oily skin, so if your overall skin type is very dry, but then sometimes you can have oily patches somewhere, when you make the base cream, make it for dry skin type, but then avoid the areas where it's normally or usually oily. So that's how you would make the base cream. And I guess the DIY base cream that you can make. Base cream is basically the same thing as moisturizer. So you can basically make a DIY moisturizer and use it as a base cream as well. And the things you can use to make that base cream is have vitamin E oil, first of all, for general skin care and skin health. Milk, if you have milk, you can use milk. And then a essential oil for people that have dry skin. And if you don't have dry skin, if you have oily skin, use aloe vera gel. And then what you can do is use shea butter. And then normally you would use a pan or a stove, and you will just heat everything up, and then it will create a smooth texture, like a smooth butter. And then the more milk or aloe vera gel you add, the more liquid it's gonna get, and mineral oil. And you can use you can make different textures if you like. If you have dry skin, I would suggest making a smooth cream-like texture. If you have oily skin, I would suggest using a gel-like texture, consistency. And if you have normal skin, you can choose anything in between. So yeah, and there are different ways. Some people like to use shea butter, and some people just like to use beeswax pellets. You can just use shea butter to make cream, but if you want to make it proper, like professionally, you can use beeswax as well. So if you can also look at DIYs in YouTube as well. So, and that's how you can make your base cream or moisturizer at home. And yeah, the thing I wanted to talk about next was hair types. So if for people that have dry damaged hair, I've given you a mask, I've shared it already. And for people that have a dandruff problem, because during winter people tend to get more dandruff, you can do a deep cleaning apple cider vinegar hair mask. So if you didn't know, apple cider vinegar is an absolute gem. I love it so much, and it's really good for your body and overall health as well. So if you didn't know, what I started to do during summer was every single day when I used to wake up in the morning, I will go straight down to the kitchen and have a glass full of water. And in the water, I will add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I will add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and then 1 tablespoon of ginger. And I will mix it all up, and using a straw, also I will add a quarter teaspoon of turmeric as well, and I will mix it all up and I will drink it. And this is like my cleansing drink. I always have it every single day, and my body feels so much more better and so much more healthier. And I've also lost weight as well by drinking it every single day in the morning, right before straight after I wake up, brush my teeth, go downstairs, have this drink, and then 30 minutes after, have my breakfast, and then before going to sleep as well, just 15 minutes before going to sleep, have the drink, and then go to sleep. And it helps cleanse my body so much. I don't have any digestive problems. I don't have any problems with bloating, and it just keeps me detoxed and very healthy. And I really, really, really love this drink, and I made all of my family do it, and everyone I meet, I just tell them, have this drink because it's really, really good. Not only is it really good for drinking, the apple cider vinegar, but it's also really, really good for hair and scalp problems. If you are suffering from scalp psoriasis or scalp eczema or dermatitis or anything wrong with your scalp, you can use an apple cider vinegar hair mask, and all you need is yogurt, apple cider vinegar, and lemon. And this is ideal for deep cleaning your scalp. So if you have any product buildup, the lemon and vinegar will act as an astringent to wash away the excess oil, and the zinc and lactic acid in the yogurt will have that moisturizing property, so it won't dry out your hair and strip your hair from the natural oils and moisture. So that's why you should try this mask. Not only is it amazing for drinking apple cider vinegar, but it's also really, really, really good for your scalp as well. So if you're suffering even if it's temporary, if you're suffering from temporary dandruff during winter, or if you have scalp psoriasis, or if you have scalp eczema or anything, you can use the apple cider vinegar mask. The next question was, how do you get rid of dark circles under your eyes? You can, simple. There's a mask I like to use for my dark circles. First of all, if you do have dark circles, make sure you sleep well as well, because if you don't have enough sleep, your dark circles will get worse, and my mask will not help at all. So make sure you have enough sufficient sleep before you use my mask. The first thing you can do is what others have done is you can use homemade treatments. The first one obviously is to sleep. The second one is soaking your eye bags using tea bags. So if tea bags, any tea bags, if it's PG tips, it doesn't matter. Basically, when you use tea bags, put it with boiling water, and then you create your tea. Take up the tea bag, and then make sure it cools down. And then after cooling it down, put it in underneath your eye bags. And apparently, the tea contains the caffeine and antioxidants that may stimulate blood circulation, shrink your blood vessel, and reduce liquid retention beneath your skin. You can either use black or green tea, doesn't matter. But of course, first of all, you need to put in hot water for 5 minutes, and then take the bag out, put it in the fridge, and then once they're cold, apply it on your closed eyes, and it will help reduce your eye bags. The second thing I suggest, and works really, really well because I use it all the time, and it's my favorite mask. Not only does it get rid of your dark circles, but it balances out any discoloration. So it will give you like a one clear skin color and will brighten your face more. And the mask I like to do is the whitening face mask. And you don't need many ingredients, only about 3 or 4 ingredients. And what you do first is you get turmeric powder, because turmeric powder helps whiten anything really, really well. So some people use it to whiten their teeth, and I like to use it to whiten my skin. So turmeric powder, so 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder, and to that I will add milk, because I have dry skin, so I like to use milk. And then I will add half a tablespoon of honey and make a fine paste, and then I'll just apply it all over. So that's turmeric powder, yogurt, honey, and then also I use rice flour because it has that scrubby type of texture, and it kind of feels like a scrub. So I will put it around my eye bags, all over my skin, and wait till it dries. So it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to dry, and then after it dries, I will either take a shower straight away or just wash my face again. I will start by using lukewarm water and start scrubbing my face because the rice flour is like a scrubbing type of texture. And then I will just scrub my face and then wash it, and then at the end use cold water to cleanse my face. And then that kind of helps me with my hyperpigmentation, and also brightens my face and gets rid of any dark circles under the eyes. So Tanzila Labuna said, please discuss about oily skin. So with oily skin, people that have oily skin means you secrete oil at a regular basis. Your oil glands in your pores are secreting oils at a regular basis, and it happens to people that the what do you call it? It happens to people with oily skin. Usually, it happens to them because their skin thinks that the skin is too dry, so they keep on secreting the oil to make sure it moisturizes and make sure that it's oily enough and it's moisturized enough. And so that's why people normally have oily skin, and there are several ways to treat it. And if you have oily skin, you need to combat your oily skin by using products that are super hydrating. Moisturizing and hydrating are two different things. Hydrating means it's more to do with water, whereas moisturizing can be both water and oil. People with dry skin will need to use oil-based products, but with people with oily skin will have to use water-based products, because your skin has excess oil and will need more water to balance out the water oil ratio. So if you do have oily skin, use products that contain that are water based. And many products are made towards oily skin, and many products are made towards dry skin. So if you ever buy any products, make sure to look at the label to check that they are based for oily skin. That means they will be much more hydrating than moisturizing. So, or you can also do DIY masks as well for oily skin. Just substituting your normal face masks, DIY face masks with substituting the oils in your face masks with aloe vera gel or any hydrating product, including tea tree oil, will help get rid of the oiliness in your skin. So one face mask I can recommend is lemon and yogurt. Yogurt and lemon is really good for people that have oily skin, because it will first of all clean out any bacterial dirt you have in your skin, and any like your clogged pores. It will make sure it cleanses it deeply. And before I go on further and talk about review more oily face masks or facial mask for oily skin, I will go shortly to a break. So keep on tuning in, and if you have any questions, you can still comment during break time, and I will get back to it. Okay, I'll be back shortly after the break. Welcome back to Beauty and Trends. You're listening to Relaks Radio with your host, Afra Hossin, where we talk about beauty, health, trending hacks, and what's happening right now. So, just before the break, I was talking about oily skin and what you can do with to help prevent your oily skin or to improve your skin. And there are several masks you can do. Of course, whenever you do DIY facial mask, if you do have oily skin, don't use any mineral oils or oil-based products because that will worsen your skin. And second, I said that if you are using skin products, for those of you that like to use skin products and don't do DIYs, to use products recommended only for oily skin, or use products that are only for hydration, so hydrating products on your skin. A DIY face mask you can do, especially if you have oily skin, and to remove all the impurities, dirt, and from your clogged pores, is an egg white face mask. And egg whites are excellent pore cleansers, and they can clean your pores really well and reduce the pore size, which is what oily skin people that have oily skin should aim for. And it's easy to make. You need egg whites from one egg and a tablespoon of yogurt. Obviously, separate the egg whites from the egg yolk, and then you can use the egg whites with 1 tablespoon of yogurt. Whisk it, and then apply the mixture onto your face, and then keep it until it turns hard. You will feel it will have a weird type of plastic type of texture on your skin, and then once it's hard, wash it with lukewarm water, and then using it just once every single week, you will feel your face is much more clean and oil free as well. And oily skin is basically just making sure your skin, your pores in your skin are always clean and are not clogged. And another mask you can do as well for oily skin is lemon and yogurt face mask, which I was talking about just before the break. Not only is lemon and your yogurt face mask good for oily skin, you can add 2 tablespoons of yogurt with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then apply it on your face 5 to 10 minutes, rinse with warm water, and apply an oil-free moisturizer. Also, you can use this once a week to make and improve your pores on your skin. And again, as I said, lemon and yogurt is also good for hair masks. So if you're suffering from itchiness, dandruff, dry scalp, or oily scalp, especially oily scalp, and if your hair always gets greasy and oily, you can use the lemon and yogurt mask as well on your hair. And yeah, so it's super good. And I also use this lemon and yogurt hair mask, and it gave me an instant result. So really good. And the combination of lemon and yogurt just combine really well, especially the lactic acid in the yogurt, and of course the lemon has citric acid, which helps clean out any bacteria, any infections, yeast infections in your hair, and is just a really good antibacterial. What is your advice for claustrophobia for the COVID lockdown? I guess it's I felt like this as well during the first lockdown in March, which was like one of the national lockdowns where everything was closed, including restaurants, including KFC, where we are not allowed to go into KFC to buy food, and we were not even allowed to exercise for that lockdown as well, I think, just for the first 2-3 weeks, I think. And we had to stay at home. And for me, it was kind of okay because for the first 3 weeks, I had university exams. So it's not like I was able to, I was just bored at home. No, I was constantly revising, making sure I have my essays up to date, and making sure I do well in my exams. Even if it's online, I stressed out for that reason. So I had a lot of to do. And whereas my mom and my family, except for my dad, because he still went to work, they were stuck at home because my mom's business had to be closed. My mom's shop closed, and so yeah. and they were feeling that same feeling you're talking about, the claustrophobia for the COVID lockdown. So what I suggest and what I've seen helped so many other people is find a hobby that you can do at home. For instance, like some people are trying out new cooking recipes. In YouTube, I've seen so many recommended videos where you can do like 1 minute, make a cake in 3 minutes, or make a cake in two with just only two ingredients, or making churros at home, or making something that you would normally go out and buy, such as KFC fried chicken, making it at home. That could be one of your hobby, and that could help just change your direction of thoughts. It will distract you from lockdown, and it will make you feel much more happy. Or you can choose another hobby, for instance, learning a new language. And now that we have an online community, there are so many thousands of other people that are trying to learn a new language, such as Korean, Mandarin, since Mandarin is like a global language now. So many people need to speak Chinese in order, especially like with big businesses and corporations. It's like an essential criteria, because now when I look at job application, people are recommending that if you can speak Mandarin, it's a bonus point. So if you like learning new languages, again, learn a new language during this lockdown. It will help you distract yourself from the claustrophobic lockdown. Or what I like to do, exercise. If you want to work on your abs, if you want to work on growing muscles, or going stronger, or getting skinnier, there are so many YouTube videos now. Especially what I recommend is the Chloe Ting, who's a YouTuber, has amazing exercise videos which you can do at home as well. And it will just help you, especially exercising, even if it's for 30 minutes to 1 hour. Just exercising every single day is super good for relieving stress. So if you are suffering from stress, especially, or if you're feeling very claustrophobic, just going out into the garden, or just finding a empty room and just exercising with the windows open, with fresh air, with the AC on, will help, will feel amazing, and will make sure your stress is on the low as well. Any depression or anything, exercise will help get rid of it. So that's another advice I can do. And if you don't like either cooking, exercising, or you're not up for learning a new language, choose another hobby. Maybe reading books might help you, or if you're not into books, origami. Like finding a new hobby, because I feel like that's what everyone has been doing. Since everyone is in the same boat, we're all feeling like we're stuck at home, so we are trying to make the best use of it by doing hobbies, or by trying out new hobbies. We never had time to just focus on exercising, and now we can focus on exercising, and just giving us goals, like try to build this much amount of muscle mass. Changing our diet as well, since we're at home, it's so much more easier to control our diet, to choose what we can eat or not, because we're not outside buying from outside restaurants and stuff. Or find just getting new skills done as well. So learning a new language, learning how to do programming. So if you work in the science field, knowing a bit of Python or computer programming is really good. So yeah. Is there any government compensation for that? If you're talking about government compensation for staying stuck in lockdown, many people are not receiving any help, and some people that were employed do get some sort of compensation. I guess it's not much. It's enough to pay rent and for food costs. So yeah, I feel like every single country is right now at the same situation. We're not living a luxurious life. We're trying to live a very cautious life now. It's changed now. Even people that are rich have to stay at home and are trying to spend less as well, because there's like there's not a stop, but the economic growth has slowed hugely down. Okay, it's not increasing, or it's not growing as much as it did just in 2018. During 2018 and 2019, it has slowed down so much that even big massive restaurant chains and big corporations are struggling because people are not able to spend their money into their oil into their company. So I feel like we're all in the same situation, so we're trying to just grasp it. Professor Ham said, hello, hi, welcome to Beauty and Trends. If you have any more questions about beauty, trends, tips, general lifestyles, do comment down below and I will just, share my opinion and help you guys out. One thing I did during lockdown to help me keep sane, not only did I do my exams, but after my exams, I was free. I had time in my hands, okay? I didn't know what to do. So what I started doing was just going through YouTubes and seeing what people are doing, and people are exercising, people are creating new recipes, and I thought, why not give it a try? Since I had so much time. And thank you so much, Afra Hossin. Answered my questions. Take care. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening as well, and hope the advice and questions I gave were helpful. Again, just to repeat, for those of you that have missed everything, I gave you guys some hair masks you can do at home, advice on oily skin, and give you 2 motivational quotes because we need motivation right now, to be productive every single day. Professor Hamham said, weight loss. I feel I have gained weight so much during lockdown, even though I had so much time. Now I'm trying to lose the weight. I understand so much. I can feel like I'm in the same boat. Since I have so much time, I constantly feel hungry because now I'm conscious about myself. Like, oh my gosh, I have so much time. What should I do? I feel a bit hungry. Let me go downstairs, have some sweets. So just before break, I said I have this drink. It's not a magical drink, but for me, it's like a magical drink I have. Obviously, the magical drink consists of apple cider vinegar, and I have this every single day. Right after waking up, brushing my teeth, I quickly go downstairs to the kitchen and drink this magical drink. It's a glass of water. It can be lukewarm or cold water. I suggest cold water since it's the first things in the morning. Get a glass full of cold water. Add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, which can be found anywhere. Doesn't matter if you live in America, Australia, UK, can be found anywhere. You put 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then put 1 tablespoon of lemon, 1 tablespoon of ginger, and by ginger I mean the ginger paste, or if you have the juice of ginger juice, add 1 tablespoon of ginger juice. If you can't hack ginger, then try adding little by little. So start with 1 teaspoon, then 2 teaspoons, half a tablespoon, and then 1 tablespoon, because it is very like not spicy, but it's very sharp, I guess you can say. So glass full of water, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and 1 tablespoon of ginger, and then a 1/4 teaspoon or half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Mix all together. Drink this first things in the morning and just before going to sleep every single day. You will notice a difference in your weight. I lost 3 kgs, I believe, in 2 weeks just by drinking this every single day, just right after waking up and also before going to sleep. So that will really help you out. So if you do like to eat a lot, have this drink to balance yourself out. It will help you feel less bloated. It will help you with any gastric issues or digestive issues, and just a really nice drink to detoxify your body. So I've been in the same boat and I feel the same way, so which is why I have this drink every single day. It makes me feel so much better, and also I'm losing weight at the same time. Can I use lemon juice instead of apple cider vinegar? And the key ingredient is apple cider vinegar. So you can use lemon juice, but if you don't want to use apple cider vinegar, then you can just do the green tea method as well. So with the apple cider vinegar, you only need to have this twice a day. So once in the morning and just before going to sleep. Apple cider vinegar, ginger, water, and lemon. Or if you don't have apple cider vinegar and you can't buy apple cider vinegar at the moment, what you can do is have the green tea detox drink, which I used to do. I used to have this drink 4 times a day. I know it's like strict. And what it consisted of, how much water? It's just 1 cup of water. So about 250 milliliters, it will be enough. Because my 1 cup of 1 cup of water is 250 milliliters. It's like a half a bottle. Because a bottle has 500 milliliters. So if you can't get apple cider vinegar, what you can do is you can do the green tea detox as well. And what you need is have green tea the way you normally have in a cup. So add green tea bag, boiling water, and then once it's infused, we'll add half a lemon. So cut a lemon in half, squeeze out all the juice in it, add 1 tablespoon of ginger, and then 2 teaspoons or 1 teaspoon of honey to make it taste nice. And that green tea is also another weight loss drink you can do. You can just drink. I did this also. I'm just giving you advice that I did and worked for me. So with this green tea detox drink, I had to have it 4 times. And I used to have it 30 minutes before my food every 4 times. Okay, so 30 minutes before my food, in the morning, afternoon, supper time, and just before going to bed. And I had it 4 times for 1 week. And because I was very bloated, I lost 10 kgs in that 1 week. But that's because I was very bloated. It was all with water retention. So if you don't have water retention, of course, you're not going to lose 10 kgs. But because I had water retention, I lost 10 kgs in that 1 week. So that green tea, if you have it 4 times a day, will help get rid of any bloating in your body. So if your body is very fat and it looks really big and you feel like you have a lot of water inside of you, the green tea will get rid of it. I can't speak anymore. Get rid of all that water in your body. So it's really, really good. And it will help lose weight as well if you have it constantly. So if you don't have apple cider vinegar, which you only need 2 times a day, you can do the green tea detox drink. Green tea is very good for health. Yes, it is. And green tea detox is very good for health. Thank you, Afra Hossin, for discussing about it. No worries. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And yeah, I hope these 2 detox drinks help you as well, because it helped me a lot, and I hope it will help you as well if you are trying to lose weight, since lockdown is making us eat a lot and focus on more food. And also, I hope the hair masks help. Again, for dry damaged hair mask, avocado, honey, and olive oil are miracle workers. And if you have any dandruff problem or any oily scalp problems, greasiness, for instance, or any eczema, psoriasis, even alopecia, you can use the yogurt and lemon hair masks to make sure and clean out your scalp really well with any impurities. So I hope this helped. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Again, I will be back again next week, every Tuesday from 5 till 6 p.m. UK time, and which is GMT. So if you want to learn more about beauty tips and any trends, do listen and do join in. And of course, obviously, share any secrets, tips, and tricks you guys have as well at home, because I feel like quarantine has made us experiment on ourselves more and our skin to see what we're more used to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Again, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and listen to some beauty trends and hacks. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I will be back again next week, Tuesday, 5 to 6 p.m. If you guys have any more questions or any advice, any tips or tricks you want to share, do comment below, and I will come back to it next week, Tuesday, from 5 to 6 p.m. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have an amazing evening. And yeah, don't forget to listen to Relaks Radio 24/7, and we'll be back again with beauty and trends next week, Tuesday.